Hi everyone, welcome to the session on Agile methodology. In this session, we will discuss an important concept in modern software development, test automation in Agile. In industries, companies like TCS, Infosys, follow the agile development due to the frequent release and continuous delivery demands. Manual testing alone is no longer sufficient. That is why test automation has become a core quality assurance practice in agile teams. So in this lecture we will understand why automation is required, how it fits into agile workflows, commonly used tools, best practices, and how it supports the CI/CD pipelines. This topic highly important for the IT careers, especially if you are preparing for roles like a software tester, quality assurance engineer, DevOps engineer. So let us begin this session by understanding the fundamentals of test automation in agile development. Now we'll see the test automation in Agile. So test automation enables a frequent, reliable testing in a rapid Agile iteration. It replaces the repetitive manual testing with reusable automated scripts. So automation provides the immediate feedback on code quality and stability. The continuous testing helps detect the defect early and reduce the releases risk. Automation supports continuous integration and continuous delivery. So overall, the test automation builds the confidence in every code change and speeds up the delivery cycles. So in Agile, success depends on maintaining a strong, evolving automation strategy. In next slide, we'll see the why this test automation matters in Agile. Agile development involves frequent code changes and short sprint cycles. Manual testing alone cannot keep up with the fast release cadence. Automations ensure the consistent validation across all iterations. So it delivers the speed, accuracy, scalability for repetitive test cases. So automated suites run in parallel, reducing the overall testing time. The continuous testing assures quality without blocking rapid deployments. So quality assurance teams can focus on exploratory and usability testing alongside automation. In next slide, we'll see the core objectives of the test automation. It maintains the product stability by validating each code change immediately, reduce the manual effort while expanding the text coverage. So it enables the continuous feedback through the automated pipelines, and it also identifies the regression early before the integration or release stages. And also the test automation supports the frequent reliable releases with the minimal human interventions. So it ensures the consistent testing standards across the all environment. The test automations also increases the team productivity and delivery confidence through the automation. In next slide, we'll see the advantage of the test automation. The first advantage is rapid feedback. So, automated test script run immediately after code changes, it helping the developers identify and fix the issues within minutes of detections. The second benefit is that automation reduces human error since scripts are executed automatically. The chance of mistake during the repetitive testing are greatly minimized. The third is automation improves the regression testing. It ensures that the previously developed and tested software still performs correctly after code modification. The fourth test automation supports scalability and parallel execution. We can run multiple automated tests across the different environment and configuration at the same time. So another key advantage is CI/CD integration. Automated tests are triggered automatically with every code commit using tools like Jenkins, GitLab CI, ensuring the continuous validation. Automation also saves time by running long and complex test cases efficiently, reducing the manual testing efforts. Finally, automated test scripts are reusable, which reduce the long term testing cost and maintenance effort. In next slide, we'll see the automation in agile workflow. In agile development, automation is an essential part of workflow and is integrated into every stage of the iterative development process. In each sprint, the team not only develops and tests the features but also writes, executes, and maintains the automated test script. This ensures that testing is not a postponed until later stages. So, agile teams follow the continuous testing, meaning that both the new and existing functionalities are validated throughout the sprint to prevent defect from the accumulating. So, automation also leads to faster delivery and better software predictability because issues are identified early and fixed quickly. In Agile, the quality assurance team collaborated closely with developers to ensure that automation is aligned with user stories and acceptance criteria. Test automation helps ensure that every sprint increment meets quality goals and is ready for release if required. Finally, many agile teams include automation as part of the definition of done. This means that user story is considered complete only after the related automated tests are successfully executed. And next, automation pyramid concept. The automation pyramid is a widely used model in agile testing that explains how automated tests should be organized at different levels. This concept was introduced by Mike Cohn and it supports the efficient and balanced test design. The pyramid has three major layers. At the base level, we have unit tests which are fastest to run, highest in number, and have the lowest maintenance cost. So these tests focus on individual components of the software. The middle layer consists of integration tests. These tests verify whether the different modules or services work correctly together and whether data flows properly between components. And the top level or the user interface are end-to-end tests. These tests are slower because they simulate the user experience and check the complete workflow of the applications. The automation pyramid helps achieve the cost effective and sustainable automation by focusing on a strong foundation of unit tests followed by the smaller number of the integration and UI tests. The main emphasis of this model is to have more low level tests and fewer high level tests to improve the reliability and reduce the maintenance effort. In next slide, we'll see the base layer unit test. Unit tests form the foundation of the automation pyramid and are the most important layer is test automation. These tests focus on individual components or methods of the software and are executed in isolation from other parts of the system. Since unit tests run very quickly, they provide immediate feedback to developers during the development process. They help in detecting low level defects early before the modules are integrated with each other. The common frameworks used for unit testing include JUnit for Java, PyTest for Python, and NUnit for .NET and other XUnit frameworks. In Agile automation strategy, the ideal coverage for unit test is between 60% and 80% of the total test cases. This ensures the maximum efficiency and quality assurance. So, strong unit test improves the long-term software stability and reduces the chance of major defects in later testing stages. In next slide, we'll see the middle layer, that is the integration testing. So integration testing is the form of the middle layer of the automation pyramid. It focuses on testing how different modules or services work together as a combined system. Even if individual components work correctly during the unit testing, failures can still occur when they interact. Integration testing helps identify such an interface issue and data flow problems. These tests verify the data exchange and communication between module and ensure that integrated components behave as expected. In many cases, integration testing uses the mock API stubs or dummy database to simulate the real interactions in controlled test environment. So common tools used for the integration testing includes the rest assured, Postman, PyTest fixture and Spring test. So integration tests are moderate in volume compared to unit tests but are crucial to ensure system reliability before moving to the system or user interface level testing. In next slide, we will see the top layer, that is the UI and end-to-end testing. These tests simulate the real-world user interaction with the applications through the user interface. They check the elements such as buttons, forms, navigations, and business workflow to ensure the system behaves correctly from the end user perspective. Since UI and E2E end-to-end tests cover complete business scenario, they are slower to execute compared to unit or integration test. They also require the more effort to maintain due to changes in the user interface. Because of the complexity, these tests should focus only on business critical workflows instead of covering every possible scenario. Common tools used for UI and end-to-end automation includes the Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, and Appium for mobile application testing. Although these tests are fewer in number, they play an important role in ensuring the software readiness for production deployment. And next one is CI/CD integration. Test automation plays an important role in CI/CD integration. It is seamlessly connected with continuous integrations and continuous delivery pipelines. In this process, every time code is pushed to the repository, it automatically triggers, builds, and tests the executions. Automated testing helps detect defects at an early stage and reduces the risk before deployment to production. Test reports are automatically generated and shared with both the developers and quality assurance teams for quick analysis. Continuous testing ensures that both the functional and performance aspect of the applications are validated regularly. CI/CD automation is commonly implemented using like Jenkins, GitLab CI, Circle CI, and Azure DevOps pipelines. This approach shortens the feedback loop and improves the agility by enabling faster and reliable software delivery. In next slide, we will see the topic as common automation tools. Here the number one is the Selenium. Selenium is a browser-based automation for UI validation. And next one is JUnit or test engine. These are unit and integration testing framework for Java. Next one is Cypress, fast end-to-end testing for modern web apps. Jenkins, that is the continuous integration server automating test runs. A robot framework, keyword driven automation testing tool. Postman, API testing and monitoring platform. Appium, automation for Android and iOS mobile application. In next slide, we'll see as the selecting the right test for automation. Not all the test cases are ideal for automation. we have to prioritize high value areas. Automate repetitive, stable, and a regression heavy scenario first. So, to avoid automating frequently changing or unstable UI components, it focuses on core business logic and customer workflows. Balance between test coverage and maintenance effort. It involved the quality assurance and developers in test case selections and designs. And it also evolved with the ROI to ensure the long-term automation sustainability. In next slide, we'll see the what are the challenges in the test automation. In the initial setup and the scripting require the significant time and expertise. So because we need to collect all those data, all those requirements, that's why here we need a more time and maintenance overhead due to the frequent product and UI changes. Flaky tests may cause the inconsistent build results and wasted time. Tool compatibility issues across the different systems and environment. Short sprints can pressure teams to skip automation steps. Its need for skilled automation engineers in multi-tool ecosystem. And it gives the continuous refinement and training mitigate these challenges. In next slide, we'll see what are the best practice for the effective automation. It adopts the automation pyramid approach. It prioritizes unit testing first. It designs the modular, independent, and maintainable test scripts. It also integrates the automation with version control for easy collaboration, and it ran test in parallel to optimize the execution time, and also the regularly review refactor test for efficiency and accuracy. It used the data driven testing to expand the coverage with a few scripts. It maintained the detailed and actionable test reports for stakeholders. In next slide, we are going to see the overall summary in this session. The test automation ensures the consistent quality in rapid agile iteration. It provides the fast reliable validation through CI/CD integration. Automation permit optimize test scope across unit, integration and UI levels. So automation tools streamlines the regression and functional validations. So proper test selection and maximize the ROI and sustainability. Automation enhances delivery speed, reliability, and scalability. Agile success depends on embedding the automation at every development stage. Thank you for your attention. In the next session, we will continue with the more concept from the Agile and quality assurance.